Okay. I've been having a lot of problems with YouTube lately. We've been having some problems with YouTube. Well, it was buffering really bad. I couldn't get out of the buffer, so I tried to restart. Am I live now? Oh, dear. It's one of those days. Can you hear me, Chris? There's Ruth. Oh, I don't know. YouTube's been acting really weird. Okay, you can hear me. I'm cutting postcards, Christy, from what I did last night. Let's see. What do I need to do here? Live chat. There we go. It's beyond Henri. Let's see. Do I need to maybe zoom in one here for the... I got a big old black line at the top here. Let's go up one. Home. Plus. And up one. That's a little better, isn't it? Yeah, I'm cutting my postcards. I still have to put the tissue prompt on them. And I was thinking, I cut one with hand cut it, and it didn't go so good. But I was thinking these are wide enough that I could probably trim them with my trimmer here, and still it'd be a little bit smaller than 4x6, but it would still be okay. So let's go ahead and finish doing postcards. I need to finish binding my journal. If YouTube cooperates. Thank you, Ruth. I think these are going to turn out nice. And then I'm going to put some of this Tim Holtz tissue on each one. I was thinking it may need a journal spot here, but we shall see. We shall see. Let's make short work of these. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Kendra. Cheryl says, hello, I think I'm here. That's how I feel, Cheryl. I think I'm live, but I'm not too sure. YouTube was really buffering. It was buffering on me. Ruth and I were just happily chatting away, and just interrupted our conversation. Let's see. These seem pretty good. Which one is it that's kooky? Well, these don't look bad. They seem pretty good. It might be this one or this one. I might have straightened it out in the trimming here. Or it may be on. No, it's here. Okie dokie. Mary's still talking to herself. I love how this ink peeked through on the back, because now I don't have to do anything to the back. And I really enjoyed Aunt Beck's stream last night. I enjoyed it. The first part of the stream, she made a little, she's called it a skinny mini. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can't trim this one up a little. It's a little wonky. Oops. There we go. That's better. That went good. Cheryl says, okay, good morning, Meri and all. She's been trying to get here. It's not showing that I'm live. It's not showing that I'm live. It showed me that I was live. You must have seen the other one. You must have seen the other one. Let's get out of mine. Let's see if it's... It shows me that I'm live. Yeah. Where am I? Live chat. I've been on for 4 hours. I did an impromptu after Becky's stream last night. I went ahead and put all these little white flowers on here. I was so excited by how this was turning out that I just had to come and show everybody. I really enjoyed the live stream last night. How is this going? Part of the problem is I can't see. This black trimmer, I can't see the marks. I need magnification. Oh, they're good. They're good enough. They're good enough. They're doing fine. Now, postcards. Maybe I can even get some of these addressed and sent out. Ooh, that one's not good. Let's trim it down a little. But some of these went a little wonky. Ouch. But when you make them 4x6, if you got to trim them up a little, it doesn't matter as far as size goes. I don't think. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, one more sheet here. 3 more, and then we'll be done. There we go. Let's set this aside for a bit. Let's set it aside. Let's see what's going on here. Hi, Barb. Good morning. Kendra's in the house, and Ruth, and Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. Glad I'm back in business. No, I haven't been on for 4 hours. Let's see. Been trying to get here. Was not showing you live. Yeah. Drive careful. Kendra says, hello, everyone. Driving to Dad's this morning to cut his hair before work. Oh, well, Christy, you drive careful. Hopefully you just have me off into the car seat just listening. All right, let's see what I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They seem pretty good. 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's a little wonky. I might have to trim this guy up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Let's trim this one up before what did I do with my cutter here? See if I can't trim this. That's pretty good. They'll hand cancel these anyway, probably. I don't know what they'll do. She'll decide. What I have here is some of this Tim Holtz tissue. And of course, I always buy this at 40% when he goes on 40%, which he was just a few weeks ago. And I'm thinking I'll just put a bit of it on. Let's tear a bit and see how, I could just put it up at the top here. Let's tear this. I think he has this in 6-inch pieces here, about 6-inch pieces. Let's tear one of these off here. Now, in my other stream this morning, when Ruth and I were on, and before it started buffering, Ruth had asked me, she said, Meri, I want to send you some happy mail. What would be useful that I could make? And I'm glad she phrased it that way. Because, she said, what would be useful for me? And you know what I really enjoy is when you guys send me these little bits and pieces that when I make pockets in my journal, I can fit them in my pocket. And then I can take them out when I'm ready to make ATCs in my journal. And that is, that's inexpensive for you to send. And I enjoy making little ATCs out of the little bits and pieces that you all send to me. So and it's not, and I'm talking scrappy pieces. I'm not talking, send me a whole roll of tissue or anything like that. I'm talking like if you're making art, like I think Ruth said she's sewing today, and if she has a little piece left over, that could go really nice on an ATC or something. That I would enjoy. And then I could put them in a pocket to say I got happy mail from Ruth, and then when I do my ATC, I could say made with mail art from Ruth. So I'm glad you asked that question, Ruth. I think I'm going to do something like this. I'd like to write something on here, but I don't know. It may be too late to do that. I could put some dark blue in a fine liner. We'll think about that when I get there. And then I can do the bottom piece over here. Let's see how this, and I think these are measuring out like every 6 inches. So I've got 16, so I'll need 4 of these maybe. Let's just tear it right in here. If I can get 2 on a... Well, this one I might want to tear this way. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let's put my chat here so I can see what you guys are saying to me. You were watching Mike Deacon? Okay. Thanks for telling me, Ruth said. Barb said good morning. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed Aunt Beck's live last night. See, now I can just put a little, and I might come back in with something else on that. We'll see. This one, I might have to readjust that. Well, maybe if I put the nest down a little. These 2 birdies can get on there. So we'll put it like that. This one is almost too much. I think I'm going to tear it, like maybe leave that banner on. I'm making postcards. We'll put Okay. So what do I have left? 12 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did I only have 3 here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to figure out how much more of these I need. I'm thinking I can get 2 out of every. Yeah. There's 4. We'll go for 2 and see what happens. 6. 8. I think this might be enough. 12. Should I zoom in a little more so you guys can see a little bit better? Let's zoom in. Plus, is that a little better? And then I'm taking the postcard and I'm just putting a portion of it up here. Like that. I keep thinking of Linda McAllister. I'm wondering if she's over here yet to the States. Has anybody heard anything from her, or is she incognito or in whatever you call it? She's traveling to the United States. Cheryl said she could not stay awake for Aunt Beck's slide last night. Well, then your body needed rest, Cheryl. Your body needed rest. I get it. I understand. And if you can't stay awake for something like that, you go get your rest. Like, especially if it's my live stream. If you're having a hard time staying awake, I don't want you to fight sleep just to watch me. That's a nice thought. I know this past weekend, not this past weekend, my body just said, I want to rest. And sometimes I like just to sit around, and I might put one of these in here. I'll decide when I get there. Sometimes I like to sit around and just read. So I'm going to need more. You have not seen Linda. Okay. Well, I've been thinking of her. I've been wondering if how she's doing with her coming to the States. She's in my box. I think I'll need one more. I'm going to put this kind of over this way somehow when I get there. No, I'll need 2 more. 1, 2, 3. No? 2, 4, 6. I'll need 3 more. 3 more of these. Yeah, I think I can just tear it. Hopefully. 1. 2. 3. Got quite a bit of tissue left on there. I like this Tim Holtz collage tissue pretty well. Ruth said, I'm sure her and Pin are having a great time. I think they bring happiness and fun with them wherever they go. Yeah, I wish them well. Hope that they have a good time over when they come over here. They've got a lot more courage than I do, running off to another country and going camping. That's something you do when you're in your 20s and in college or something, you know. Like, I'm going to Europe and tramp around Europe and you know, the college kids do that. Go. Okay. They're a lot of fun to listen to. Well, I still need one more here. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I had enough. I'll have an extra one, but that's okay. I might need one, an extra one. Tear it that way, hopefully. I think I needed to just relax and watch some TV. Yeah. Sometimes your body just wants to veg out. And I like to on Saturdays, because I do my live stream on Friday nights, and Saturday mornings I'm just like, Actually, I think I want these over here. I'll say this little birdie, he can go on one of those that's... All right, I'm going to start collaging some of these down. I am just about out of glue here. I might have enough. I think I need to wash out my glue pot. I might have enough to do this morning. I'm going to work on binding my journal a little bit later this morning. And I washed all my paint brushes out in Murphy's oil soap, so they're good. All right, let's just do some collaging here. How are we going to do this? We want this birdie on here, kind of over to the side, and I'll have to trim off. See how these go. I think they're going to go pretty good. Get it all collaged down. Good. I feel like I need to zoom in yet one more for you guys, so you can see what I'm doing. There, that's a little better. Let's go over one. Now I better dry these as I go, because I can't stack them up if they're not dry. Heat gun alert. Cheryl says, I went to Montreal with Pierre, and that was a trip. Oh, you went by Amtrak. Did you sit up in the top seat and see all the beautiful Canadian scenery? That would be fun to do sometime. And I was watching, don't tell Google or they'll be sending me ads, but I was watching this cruise. It was an advertisement, steamship down the Mississippi River. And I always wanted to do that, take a steamship cruise down the Mississippi, which is, Here in the central states, it wouldn't be that hard to get to. Let's see, this seems a little, seems like it needs to be collaged down. Yeah. There's Beth. Good morning, Beth. I had some YouTube issues earlier this morning. That's not collaged down in the corner there. Got to make sure you get all your corners collaged down if you're doing something like this. Especially on postcards, or rip them at the corner and just make sure that the pieces are secured. Yeah. Beth, did you have a problem getting up or getting in? Did you have a problem getting in, Beth? Did it look okay? I had to restart. So I don't know if I have one hanging out there. No, you found me good? Good. Let's see if I can't flatten these out a little. Ah! I'm blowing my tissue away. Hold it. I'm blowing my little tissues away. Let's put them up over here. I'm getting pretty good with my left hand. I need 40 hands. Let's see if I can't dry this, bend this. I'm going to have to just put a little, I might spray some ink on these yet, on the back. Maybe edge them with ink on the back. Yeah, now I'm sticking it down. I'm not sure if those birds are showing up enough for me. Can you guys see the birdies? I don't know, these bigger pieces, I'm questioning. I'm going to have to make sure that's glued down good. I'm not sure I like, they seem to fade into the, I guess they show up pretty good. Not too well. You see them, but not too well. Yeah, I'm wondering. Here. But there's nothing saying that I can't play with bringing them out a little. I'll have to trim all this up before I put it in the mail. Make sure all this is. I'm gonna experiment on this one. Let's see. Let's get some of that. I have it here. It may not be the thing to use, but we're gonna try it. Let's try some of this. That's yellow. That's not what I want. That's brisket. That's not what I want. Well, maybe this is it. This is it. Oh, and let's get out a piece of waxed paper. I'm going to work on trying to bring those birds out a little. They're kind of in the background, and I just want a really thin whitewash just to kind of go around the birdies. Well, let's see if I can't get a sponge. Maybe just very lightly sponge in here, but I don't know if it's going to work. Good morning, Azure. She's been on a while, and I had some trouble too. Hi, Blue. It looks okay on my end. YouTube. Yeah, let's see. Azure says, good morning. Geez, how long have you been on? No notification, no email, and even refreshing your page was not showing you on. Really? Really? I had some trouble getting in this morning, Azure. I had trouble getting in. It buffered. I got in, but it buffered and buffered. So you might be seeing, I thought I closed out the one, because when I go back out and look at my video stream, well, here on my channel, if I go to my channel and I look at my video stream, I only see my one live on my end. So I think I've pretty much deleted the first one from this morning, but I'm wondering if you guys might be seeing the first one. Oh, no, it's still out here 38 minutes ago. Let's delete that other one. Let's delete that one. This is one where Ruth and I were talking. Let's delete it. There. Okay, let's come back into my live stream. I came on at 4:30, so I've been on for about an hour. Live chat. You was refreshing the main channel too, not just the stream. Yeah, sometimes I have to close on my phone. I have to completely close out my YouTube app. I think they're messing with stuff again. They're always messing with stuff. Cheryl said, that's what I was saying, not showing me live. Huh. Well, good morning. I'm glad that those who are in here found me. You know how they put live in red and big? It was not like that this morning. Oh, really? Now, I've never seen live in red stream and like you put it up on your TV, and it wasn't up there this morning. I know I've been having a lot of issues with YouTube lately. I'm going to see if I can't. I'm going to experiment with this. These birds are too much in the background for me. And I'm just going to see if I can't gently sponge on some. I can get my white opened. Gently sponge on a little white here. Wash. And I want to spritz of water, maybe more than just a spritz. And what I want to do is gently see if I can't. Ooh, I might have to have more than that. Yeah, I might have to have more pigment. Yeah. See if I can't bring out these birdies just a little bit more here. Oh, I'm kind of liking that. Let's do it across the whole. I need more. Let's not water it down so much. Maybe just do this side and maybe a little bit in there. There, I think I think that helped bring them out more. I think you can see them a little better. I don't know if I'll have to do that on every one or not, but I know I had to on that. Don't you agree, Cheryl? Can't you see those birdies better? Let's dry this and set it aside. You know what I'm tempted to do? No, you don't know. Let's dry this up a little. Let's, did I get them out here or are they still over on the other side of the room? That's the only thing about getting organized. Everything I want's over there. I have to get up and walk over there. Just a minute here. I'm reaching for my sprays here. Might as well just play with postcards this morning. Might as well, huh? Let's turn it over and let's give it a drink of ink. Now, you probably can't see that very well, but I put a very, very thin spray of green on there. I don't think I'm going to do any more than that. And that's permanent ink, so it shouldn't get, when it gets wet, it should not run. And let's see, I don't want to use my black because I'm going to stamp. I don't want to use red. Green might work. And blue might work. Let's try the blue. Let's try the blue for the edging here. Are you going to stream this morning or this evening, Beth? When is your when do you think you're going to stream again? That blue is really pretty, isn't it? That's old marker. That's old marker. We made those inks from those markers. I want to do more of those. That's pretty cheap ink, pretty cheap spray, and I like using it because it's well, it's inexpensive, but it I don't have to worry about this getting wet and spreading around. Kind of like that. Now it needs some. Let's see if I can't do the same thing on the front here. Let's see if that helps this any. Let's kind of darken the edges here. Yeah. I think I'll call that pretty done. I like to put a word on there like hello, but I think I'd have to paint it on, and I'm not sure I like that's going on right there. That needs to be glued down a little more. And collage that down. Oh no, my little bird. Come on, little birdie. There you go. One thing that I have to be careful on this is that I'm collaging over my texture paste. And so it's going to have areas that I need to make sure gets collaged down good. And I think that's what's happened up here in the corner. I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'd like to get out my fine line paint applicator and just write hello on that. I might do that later. We're not going to worry about it right now. Let's keep the blue and the green spray out. Maybe the yeah, let's just leave it like that. Let's put these down out of my lap before I drop them. See what you guys are saying to me. See if I can't be a little bit more attentive to my chat. Yes, Meri asked you a question. Yeah, I want to know when you're going to stream next, Beth. When are you planning? Today is Thursday. Are you going to stream in the morning here? Are you going to stream tonight? At 7 p.m. tonight. Okay, I'll try to catch you tonight. Yes, that is a nest. Those are two birds. They're sitting on a nest. Here, maybe if I hold it up a little closer, you can see it. It's a little bit easier. You can see it's a nest in real life. There you go. So not all of them are going to have that problem. Some of these I just have one little bird on. But that's really enough right up there in the corner, maybe. Now, I enjoyed making these postcards. I enjoyed making them. Yeah, that tissue paper does not completely, I need a white ink pad is what I need. That tissue paper does not completely, my mind is mush. It doesn't completely fade out. You can see there's a little white in there. I'm going to lighten this up just with some white ink in the background. I think it needs to be lightened up a little. Now, these will go over here. I guess I don't want to put so much ink on my card that I can't use it all. He needs a little more lightning in there. Let's try that. I just feel like you guys, you keep, I feel like you need to be zoomed in again. Let's copy up one more. I like that pretty good. He's just kind of sitting out there. And get a postcard from Meri and say, what is she trying to do? Let's put this blue on the back instead of the green and see. This blue is really an intense blue. Ooh, that's purple. Ooh, I don't know how I can write on that. I might have to. Ooh, ooh, it really, that's purple. I thought I had blue. I'm going to put that away. Oh, well, it's lightening up when you dry it. I might be able to. Let's add a bit of white. Let's see if white will work on there. Let's see if I can't tone that down a little. And this is acrylic ink that I'm putting on here. I'm kind of liking that. Tone it so I can write on it. Make it cloudy here. Meri's playing again today. This needs more white. The birdie needs to come out a little bit more. Use up what's in my sponge. What'd I do to you? Here you are. Hi, Roesta. Barb says, I hear you, Beth. Mine to keep going close and too lazy to get up for coffee. Everyone must be still snuggled in bed with their iPads and phones. Are we a crazy generation? Are we crazy? We say our kids are crazy. Sometimes I fall asleep with the phone in my hand. We call our youngsters crazy. I'm kind of like that. The bird, the little flowers, he's kind of like he's hiding among the flowers or something. Well, we'll just see how the rest of these go. That purple was too intense. I'm not going to use that anymore. This one is going to come down in here. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. I wasn't planning on spending this much time on postcards, but I always spend more time than I plan. I wanted to paint bees on those others and make postcards out of the bee one. I don't think I'm going to get that done this morning. There's always something to do. There's always something to do. I think I'll leave it like that. You can see it pretty good. Oops. Sticky hands, sticky fingers. Make sure everything's clodged down on the edges. Dry it here. Hi, Artsy wannabe Nancy. I want to call you Artsy Bee Nancy. Artsy wannabe Nancy. You're Artsy Bee Nancy to me. Hi, Dar. Good morning. Cheshire Cat, I think her name is Dar. Do I have that right? $7 p.m. is a good time, Dad. Good morning, Dar. Yeah, Kimberly helps me out, calling her Dar. Thank you, Kimberly. Hi, Beth. Did I miss anybody coming in? Nancy's in here. Kimberly's in here. Meri, do you have a stamp with a word? You mean that I could stamp on these? I don't have anything. No. But you know what? I'm going to use my fine line paint applicator, I think. I think I'm just going to write the word hello with my fine line paint applicator. Is that what you're talking about on these? They're saying good morning to Kat. You need to make one then. I know. I need to do a lot of things. I'm so behind on everything. I'm so behind. I need to make a big hello word. I have a hello die cut, but I'm not sure I want to put a die cut on a postcard. I'm not sure it would, the little hello would. I'm thinking that I'll just write it with my fine line paint applicator. Write the word hello. You know, I could write the word hello on some tissue and let it dry and collage it down. That might be something I might want to try. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to show you guys this technique of using white craft paint. Maybe I'll do a, let's see, today's Thursday. Maybe I'll do a standalone tomorrow morning. I need to finish my art journal. Here I am playing with these postcards. This is typical Meri. I need to finish my art journal. You know what I'm doing? I'm playing with my postcards. This is typical Meri. This is Meri, typical Meri. I need to do one thing. I'm off doing something else. That's pretty good. I'm going to put that on the sponge in there. Let's take care of the back. I thought I had a blue. That was purple. I don't want purple. I want blue. It was a blue bottle. Is this blue? Afraid to try it. We're going to try it. That's black. What happened to my blue? That's brown. I think I made browns. Let's try it. How dark is the brown? You should try it on a test paper here. You would think I would have things out where I could reach. I just want a test paper. I just want a piece of scrap paper, and I put all my scrap paper in a bag and put it way over. Let's test on this book page. Let's test right down in here. No, that's black. I don't want black. I think what happened is I dropped my box and some of them spilled out. That's purple. I don't want to put purple. I guess I'll just stick with the green. Green on there. The green's pretty. I had the blue out last night. Or maybe that was purple. I don't know what happened to my blue sprayer. Yeah, not going to stress over it. Let's do the green. Yeah. Well, let's bring some of this white in here. Kind of blend it in. I I'm playing. I'm playing. Get my blue heat pad out. Yeah, Beth, you kind of gave me an idea with the words. I think what I'm going to try to do is write some words on tissue paper with my fine line paint applicator. And then I could collage, after it dries, I could collage it down. And if I didn't like the word, I wouldn't have to put it down. I kind of like that. Let's put some on the front. 2 down. I got 14 more to go here. This will be an all morning thing. Oops. Well, we'll just bring that all around here then. This will be an all morning deal. I was going to bind my journal. I'll have to bind my journal later this afternoon in a standalone after all. Christy kept saying no fast. And I couldn't figure out what she meant yesterday. No fast. What does she mean, no fast? And she meant if you do a standalone, don't do it in fast forward, because she wants to see all the steps. And when you fast forward, it's hard to watch what's going on. I get that. But on the other hand, it really makes it easier to I didn't color this other one. This one's really dark. This one needs some more white. This one's awfully dark in there. Let's play with the white ink. Next month when I go to Hobby Lobby, I'm going to, or later this month, I'm going to invest in some white ink. So lighten up this dark over here in the corner. Put a little white around there. That's a little better, I think. This and this kind of. Yeah, leave it, Mary. Don't overwork it. This one's done 2 down, and this one needs some. Actually, this one actually needs, well, I think I'll leave it like that. Oh, this is the one that I put. It just needs, I'm just talking to me. Let's try this green and see how the green looks on there. It looks dark on this side, but it's, yeah, I'm kind of liking that. I'll have some postcards to send some people. I should make those the bee ones up into postcards too. Let's see what the green looks like over here. I'm making postcards this morning. That's what I'm doing. There we go. That's pretty good. Oops, like that. Forward. Let's do this one. He's going to go down here in the corner. Got a big yellow flower up there. We've been going lately. I just want to stay home for 2 days and do art. You know, just have my own personal mini art retreat. I had to go to the library. We had to go shopping. We were out of groceries. We were getting hungry. I think when we go shopping, those clerks at the grocery store, I don't think they're used to people shopping by the month. Well, they may be, but a lot of people in the, when you live in a town, when your store is accessible, you don't really shop a month at a time. And we buy our perishables in the local store down here. We don't drive miles to buy a loaf of bread. We buy that locally, and milk and stuff like that. But when you shop for a month, you fill up your cart. The clerks wonder what we're eating all that food for at home. I always tell the checkout lady, that's the month. That's for the month. That one really needs to be lightened up a little. Let's get out this white a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. This one's kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll put one of these other this little birdie up here, over here. Needs another little birdie on it. Maybe right in there. Right in there. This one might need another little birdie too. Down in here. Maybe I'll save him out and put another little bird on it. I'm talking to myself. It needs another little bird. We'll put him right in there. So Beth streams tonight at 7 p.m., Beth? Oh, I missed her time. Beth, what time are you streaming? 7 Eastern time? Let's see if I can't put a little white in there. Wow. 7 Eastern, okay. I'm a lot happier with that. It needed another bird on it. And look, it's got one red. I don't know why that red was there. Let's tone that red down a little. Okay. Oops, I should probably, that's got wet glue on it. Hi, Mitzi. Are you going to be 3 times a week, Beth? Mitzi's asking. Hi, Christy. Oh, I thought you were driving, Christy. Let's see. She says, everybody here have a great day. Christy, be safe. Am I? I think Christy was getting ready to go cut hair. Meri, Cheryl made a rhyme for you. Scroll back up. Cheryl made a rhyme. Let's go look at the rhyme. Azure says, craft room gremlins hiding the blue spray. Dee Dee would say, get crack-a-lackin'. Yeah, she would. Mitzi came in. Good morning, Mitzi. I got to find Cheryl's rhyme. Azure said, did you put labels on the ink sprays you made? No, I didn't, Azure. Why would I do anything like that? No, I didn't. Oh, Cheryl, look how I spelled your name. More coffee, please. I got to find Cheryl's rhyme. How far up is it? 7 p.m. I must have missed it. Let's go back down here. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for a test starters. All at 7 p.m., Beth? Tuesday, Thursday. That would be easy to remember. Let's see. Cheryl, where's your rhyme? Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. Mitzi says. Mitzi, Mindy. Cheryl made a rhyme for you. Scroll back up. Dee Dee would say, get crack-a-lackin'. Azure says, craft room gremlins. Oh, birdie, that's good. Did you put labels on the spray? Thank you, Artsy. Oh, Cheryl, look how I spelled your name. What's the rhyme? What's the rhyme? Love your rhyme, Cheryl. I'm getting there. I made a rhyme, Mary. Look back up. I'm getting there. You need to make one then. Cheshire Cat. Roesta. Good morning, Roesta. 7 p.m. is a good time, Beth. Thank you, Kimberly. I'm missing the rhyme. Boy, that was before coffee. Let's see. Mary, do you have a stamp with a word? Oh, here it is. Birdie, sitting in a tree, singing so sweetly to Meri and we. All right, let's write that down. Let's write that down. Birdie, singing in a tree, sitting in the tree. Oh, you don't know what a challenge it is to find my... Let's write it down. Let's write it down in my new journal. You will have the honor, Cheryl, of getting the first documentation in my new journal that's not bound yet. I need to put calendar pages in. Let's write it down on this page. And of course, I'll need a backing here. I don't want to use that. Let's go back to that. Everything is messy. Birdie, sitting in a tree. And I'll have to put collage one of these birdies on here, or put my postcard on there, one of them. I'm looking for a pen. Let's do it in this color. Birdie, sitting in a tree. Let's do it this way. Oops, wrong way. Well. I'm laughing because my bees. Birdie, I'm not, I need to, I need to think more. I need to practice my handwriting. Singing so sweetly to Meri and me. Well, at least it'll be in here. Singing so sweetly. See, I want to do my S's. I need to practice my big curly letters. We'll just make it. I need to do the entire alphabet. in capital letters and then just keep practicing. I want to do those swirly things and I didn't get it in there. To Meri and me. Now, see, I wanted to come in and do the scribbly. Oh, well, let's put a bird on there. Let's get a bird. See, you stopped my boring postcard making this morning. Let's put these little birds on here. Except I like the little red ones. Oh, look at this birdie. Yeah, no, yeah. We'll put 3 birdies on there. You stopped my... he's too little. Let's put him here. Let's put this down here. This goes back in the package. Oh, you guys can't see it because I zoomed in. Sorry. I zoomed in for the postcard making. Now you can't see my journal. Just can't win. Can't win with this. Let's zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. That's as good as it's going to get. Birdie birdie sitting in a tree. I need to put Cheryl's name on that. I think that'll come through once I get that collage down. We did a page in my new art journal that's not bound yet. We're breaking it in on May the 2nd. I'm hungry. I ate a Pop-Tart before I went to bed last night. I was hungry last night. And then I'll write Cheryl's name down in there. Okay, you got me working in my art journal now. It needs to be bound. It needs to be bound. I messed up the second birdie there. I'm thinking, maybe I can ride back over it. You guys are covered up with tissue paper. Well, there's my pen again. B-I. Kind of messed that up. Birdie, that's birdie birdie. B-I-R. I'm not happy with that. Where's my black? I'm not happy with this. I might have to do more than one. It's hard to go over the metallic pen with black ink. Birdie, birdie. I'm not happy with my B either. How did I want to do that? I wanted to come. Oh, I'm messing it up. But you know, I can take this page out and do another one. Let's not do anymore. Let's put Cheryl. I'm going to put little sister Cheryl. Little sister Cheryl. That's not too bad. You know what it needs? You know what it needs? Move this here. I'll put his here. Spray green. You guys, I don't think you can see the green too well. Carol, you're good with those rhymes. You said 2 or 3 really good rhymes. All right, there's my art journal page for today. I need to date it. I haven't even got my book bound yet. Let's date it here. 5/2/19. There we go. Back to business here. Let's put my clamps back on these. I'll have to bind it later in a because I'm never going to get it bound this morning. I'll bind it in a standalone. I'll get it bound. Mary's not going to stress about those things. What was I doing here? Let's go ahead and spray this. Now let's go back and zoom back in. And that. Yeah. See what you guys are saying to me. I was hunting for the rhyme. What you guys saying? That's the way it is with me, thinking about rhymes here and there. Yep. You're famous, Cheryl. You are. You've been memorialized on YouTube. It's not bound yet. Yeah. Multitasking, Mary. Yep, that's what's going on. No, I thought it was something like that, Beth. There's an old one. Birdie, birdie in the sky. Why do you do that in my eye? That's okay. I don't mind. I'm just glad cows don't fly. Beth, did you make that up, or was that an old one? Was that a one that you made up, Beth? That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. You're going to go in my, well, you know, why is it I get stuff out and then I can't find it the next day? You're going to go in my, I'm going to write that down, but I'm not going to do another page. Here I was writing down Aunt Beck's measurements last night. You guys, let's write it down here. I'm running out of pens. Where's my pens? Birdie, birdie in the sky. In the sky. Why do you do that in my eye? What did you do? Yuck. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm just glad cows don't fly. It's funny. Let's see what she's saying. It's cry and fly. Hi, Crafty Kitty. Good morning. Meri. Hi, let's see. Me no baby me, don't cry. I'm just glad that cows don't fly. That must have been the New Jersey hood I grew up in, Azure says. It's supposed to say, me no baby, me don't cry. I'm just glad that clouds don't fly. And then did you add this though? The birdie birdie in the sky? Hi, Ruby. Good morning. Good morning, Ruby. 33rd is Ruby. You added that. Okay, because I'm going to put your name to that then. Beth Schuler. You're going to go in my journal. I just can't do another page right now. I want to finish my postcards. Let's see. I think I added ink to these. So I think I'm ready to do let's do blue. Let's do blue. Wouldn't it be nice to get enough postcards out to actually send some? Get some done? That's one thing about Aunt Beck. When she says she's going to make the postcard, she does it right in her stream. I say, I'll do it tomorrow morning. And here I am tomorrow morning trying to get 16 postcards made. This is my 4th one. I got a 4th of them done. But I really like how these are coming out. I really do like these. I enjoyed the stream last night, Aunt Beck's stream. And I'm going to try to catch you tonight, Beth, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's pretty good. Author unknown. Hi, Lynn. Good morning, Lynn J. Drive safe. Lynn always listens to it while she's driving into work. 1, 2, 3. I was going to put another birdie on this one. This one needs help. He needs help in there. I'll save him out. I kind of have 4 done. Let's go and do another one here. The problem with these is they kind of fade into the background after you put the tissue on. I like the contrast before the tissue is glued down, but after that tissue gets glued down, it fades into the background, and I have to put some white ink on there to bring it out again. Let's go ahead and collage them down. I am enjoying doing these. I am enjoying these. And I'm enjoying you guys in your your rhymes. They're not really nursery rhymes, they're just rhymes. I said nursery rhymes because that's what's in my head from last month. And make sure that's collaged down good. Birdie, birdie in the sky. I think some of these are going to need to. And get out my tissue. Let's take this one. And I'm going to separate you guys. Sorry about that. And you're going over here. Now I'll put some white ink on that to bring that back out. I'm going to put this other one over here. Glue on my thumb there. One little birdie on the postcard is just not quite enough. This one's already inked up. We just needed another bird. Yeah. That's the one I put purple on. So it needs to go. Coffee time, Cheryl says. Pierre is here with me now. That's an old nursery rhyme, Meri, Cheryl says. Lynn's making her way into work. We sidetracked Meri. That's okay. You're welcome to sidetrack me. Ruby's in the house. Crafty Kitty came in. Hello, ladies. Me no baby, me don't cry. I'm just glad that cows don't fly. Azur's in the house. It was in the house. All right, I think I'm caught up with you guys. As far as cat goes, let's do some white ink here. So dabbing it on to kind of bring these birdies out a little more. Yeah, let's flip it and let's give it some sprays with green. I'm really enjoying this marker spray. It really, I'm loving it. And Mitzi sent me some sprays. I need to, as soon as I get my journal bound, I'm going to use some in there and do a test page and see what they do. I really like what those Posca pins, how they dry so nice and smooth. All right, let's use the blue because it's here. I think the blue is going to be the color of the day. Azure, are you here with me? Craft Kitty says, Meri, I watched your live stream last night. You were streaming last night. Is the one that I watched. Yeah, I came on after, thank you, Crafty. I came on after Aunt Beck, because we were making these postcards. We were doing this dirty half dozen. And I was having so much fun making these. That's when I put all these little flowers on this. And I was having so much fun, I wanted to show you guys the progress. And I'm really glad I did, because now I'm that much further ahead this morning. That was fun. Aunt Beck's stream was, I enjoyed it last night. I didn't mean to be on as long as I was. I was just going to come in and do a show and tell, but you're still here, Azure? Azure, I wanted to ask you, is your address still the same it was a couple years ago? I think I sent you a Christmas card a couple years ago, but I don't think I've sent you any Happy Mail since. I'm thinking that maybe I'll send you a postcard. No promises. I got to get them made first. The postcards go pretty fast for me. You're not going anyplace. Okay. Then I have your correct address. You're in my Friends in the Box box. I need some more birdies. I'm going to sneeze. I need some more birdies. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I might send you a postcard, Azure. And I think when Kimberly sent me that Happy Mail, and you were talking about those decals sliding off with water, and you were saying your mother had some of those and you would like some, I would be glad to share some of those with you. I sneezed, so now I have to I have to go on mute for a minute because I have to blow my nose. I didn't want you guys to hear that. Oh, I hope you didn't. Yes, that's what they were. I did test them out. That is what they were. And she sent me some it looks like they might have gone on ceramics. I'll bet you some ceramic place, some pottery place that made ceramics. I'll bet you that they got rid of some. They probably updated their stock or something. I'll bet that's where they came from. I don't know where she got them, but I'll gladly share some of them with you. There are ducks, and then I think there are some wheat flowers, that went on ceramics, and I've got plenty. I think there's some flowers. So I'll gladly share some of those with you because she sent me more than enough. So I'll get them out. Here I am committing to more Happy Mail, and I've still got Happy Mail I need to send out, but I haven't sent Azure any Happy Mail in a long time, and I was thinking I'd send some to her. Let's see. I'm going to put this one on here, I think. Another nesting one. This one's got numbers. So let's take the numbers off because it kind of detracts from the theme here. Alrighty. And so what do we have? We've got for this one, and I got some extra little birdies. I'm going to put this one up here, I think. And this will be an extra birdie. Now let's shape this down a little more. Whew, it's getting warm in here. All right. What time is it? 6:30. They stick on everything. I think one of my dressers had them. My mom used them on everything. I recall her decorating my sister's toy baby furniture. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad you, because she sent me a lot, and I'd be more than happy to share. I should get them out, and I should make up some Happy Mail kits of you know, when people send me a lot like that. I think Dawn at Let's Make a Mess does that. When she gets, you know, like Kimberly sent me a bag full of them. And I'm more than happy to send them. It's just that my shoulds get backlogged. I want to do it, but then I get sidetracked into other stuff. Now I'm determined to get these postcards done today so that I can send these out. And I'd like to paint the bee one. I like stuff like that. It's old school crafty goodness. Yes, it is. It is. And I think Kimberly, she wrote on her note that she thought they were stickers. But I think she sent a whole bunch of duck ones. I won't send you all ducks. I'll mix it up. Now I'll send you a postcard. I'll send the postcard separately. You'll probably get the postcard before you get the decals and stuff. All right, let's flip this over. I think I'm done with this ruler. Bless you twice. Thank you, Beth. I sneezed. Beth said, bless you twice. I've been blessed and blessed and blessed by you guys, let me tell you. And Beth, I have your Scrappy Man to finish. It's there. And I have some Happy Mail I need to get out to Barb. I keep saying I need to get it out. You know what I should do is make me a list of what things I need to get done, and then I should just start working down through it. I've got quite a few things sent out, but I still have some things that are lingering. And I think I will. I think I'll just make a list and just work down through it. I promised Jeri a postage stamp, Carver a postage stamp thing, postmark. That's out there. I'm working on a little journal for her that I need to get it out, and I was thinking I would work on it during my live streams in the morning here. And that's what I should do. I should just get out that list and work down through it, because that's the only way that I'm going to do it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's kind of, well, that doesn't need much on the back. Let's do the blue. Let's get this show on the road, Meri. You're dawdling. I am a slow crafter, though. I always have been. Drawing, I can draw pretty fast if I want to. I won't say it's the best, but when it comes to art journaling and making cards and making ATCs, I'm the slow bee. Pick 10s. Of course, with them, I have an excuse because I usually work on well, not my pick 10s. I usually do them in my journal. My pick 10s, I usually do in my art journal, but when I do these, when I do things like this, I slow down quite a bit. I've got to stamp the back of these with my postcard stamp, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Not all today, but get the stamping done today, maybe. Get them collaged down. And I should probably, instead of using that big paper, cut it in half and do 8 at a time instead of 16 at a time. But oh no. Now I gotta go for the go big or go home. I'm thinking I'll take this bird and put one bird over here and put that other bird, put one bird in the corner down here and put this other bird over here. It might fit this postcard better. Put him up here. Put her down here. Like that. Maybe him over here. Yeah. Crafty Kitty says, we have a cat here. Carlona, hi Carlona, good morning. Thank you. She says, love that tissue paper. Cheshire Cat says, hi Kitty. Beth says, we have a kitty and a cat. Azure said, the hard part is not getting sucked into the rabbit trail. Once in the hole, there's no escaping. That is so true. That is so true. And my issue is I want to do it all, and I get overcommitted. And I just have to I have to make a list, a list of the things that I've committed to that I really, like my snow globes, that I keep not getting to. Because I'm off on to the next thing. And then what I need to do is well, now see, I'm sending out these postcards. And I should be working on snow globes. I should be doing my art journal for May. So that's how I jump around. And in a way, I think that's a part of my creative process, In a way, I think it's a part of being creative, but that's no excuse. There. Now they're together on this postcard. Instead of him being up above, they're on the same limb. They're on the same level limb. They're talking about their little nesty home here. The little birds. They need some white ink to bring them out a little more. A list is a good idea, but don't lose it. Well, if I staple it in my art journal, and leave it there, I won't lose it, right? Unless I lose my journal. I lost I didn't lose it. It's here somewhere, but I can't find it. That sketchbook that I was doing all my Barb Owen sketches in. I swear I can't find the thing. I don't know what happened to it. I'm wondering if it didn't fall behind on my books where my journals are. Fall behind. I need to pull all that stuff out and sort through it. That's my next organization thing, is I need to sort through. And I'm not going to get rid of stuff because I don't have enough to get rid of stuff. But what I need to do is take some of the stuff that I don't use as much. Like I've got 10 books sitting over there. The ones that I'm not using, I should take them upstairs. And out in the living room, I have a whole bunch of magazines sitting behind my recliner. And I need to sort through those. I don't like them sitting there so long. And pick a pile of them and harvest them. And take the rest of them upstairs. And then when I'm ready to get more magazines, just go upstairs and get them. Asher said, "What's up?" 36033 looks like a zip code. It does, doesn't it? I call her 33rd. I think of her being she's the New Jersey gal. I think of her being on 33rd Avenue. Look at my hands. I'm going to have to do a major hand cleaning after this. You know, these postcards almost look like January cards instead of June or May. But I'm going to send them out anyway. They really need, instead of a blue background, they need a light green background. But the color of the beginning color was blue. Paint the background blue, so that's what we did. You could think of it as a blue sky. Now we'll leave it like that. Maybe a little bit more over here. Okie dokie. Yeah, some of these need more than one bird. Where's my other birdie? I think I'm going to make this a little thinner. Put this one down in there. Yeah, I need a day just to pull all of this stuff out of that little closet and sort through all that too. I'm trying not to go to so many garage sales this year. I'd like to go to a couple, maybe watch for a citywide one. I haven't been to any yet. I'm starting to see them in the papers, though. It's tempting. It's tempting. You can get so many good deals, though. That's the thing about going to garage sales. You find such unique things sometimes. That's what's so fun about it. It's a fun outing, too. It's a fun outing. Yeah. What happened to my heat gun? Thank you, Cheryl. Actually, it's address New York, not New Jersey. No, no offense to the Jersey peeps. Okay, it's New York. New York, New York. Mary, can you glue them on flipped over? Will enough show? I don't know. I could try one and see. Let's turn it over. Let's turn this one over this way. I don't know, Azure. Let's glue this one on backwards. If it doesn't show, well, we'll do something with it. You got me curious. Let's set this aside. Let's try this top birdie. Let's put him down here and we'll put, well, I don't know. Let's just try it. Let's try it. You know what, though, Azure? The problem with doing that, if I do that, I want to do it on a white background. I think on white enough would show, but I don't think that enough will show because I'm having a hard time getting them to show. I'm having to put white ink around them just to get them to show up on the back. I think that if I put them on glue them down on the back like this, which I might do now. Well, but let's look at the green. Yeah, like this, I think enough would show. But why do that when you can do it like this? Put them down in there like that. Now I want to go in and glue little birds on the back. Oh, dearie me. So I think that on these postcards, because my background is so dark, I think that gluing them upside down, they would completely fade in. But if on a white background, I think it would work. But on the other hand, why wouldn't you just glue it down face up? Well, it depended. If you wanted to glue it down backwards and let it kind of fade in on a white background, instead of having a crisp image, just have like a little ghost image type thing, I think that would work. Hi, Violet. Good morning. Hi, Mom Munson. Good morning. Azure, Ashbury Park was the bomb, girl. You can send me that backwards test. I didn't glue it down, but if you want me to send you a backwards test, I will. You want it on the front and the back, or just the back? See what she says. Azure says it has some good points. I missed the shore, Ruby. Do what you want with it. You sound like my mother now. Do what you want. You will anyway. Mom used to always say that to me. Just do what you want. You will anyway. And she was probably pretty right. She probably got pretty mad at me sometimes. You know, I had my own mind. Everybody does, especially when you're a teenager. And that's a part of growing up. If your kids do not have their own mind, I mean, you want to train them, but you also want to train them to be independent thinkers too. You know, that's a part of finding their creative process is doing. Ooh, I put green on this wax paper. I'm going to turn it upside down. I don't want white ink, green in my white ink. got purple over there, but I think it's dry enough that... Let's lighten these up. But you sounded like my mother when you said that. She was always saying that to me. Do what you want. Thank you, Mother, I will. Thank you for the encouragement. That just brings them out just a little bit more. And then I think I'm going to write with my fine line applicator. I think what I'm going to do is get out some tissue paper, just some plain tissue paper, and write the word hello on it with my fine line applicator, and then collage that down. We'll see how that goes. I might collage it on the back. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to do that today, though. Or this morning, I mean. I just want to get through making the collaging and inking here. I was going to bind my journal. That's not going to happen this morning. It's almost 7 o'clock. And I'm probably about half done with these. But when I get them done, I have a nice little stack of postcards. That's the good thing. I owe everybody Happy Mail. I'm so backlogged. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see how many I got done here. I got quite a few done. Got to put them under some books, weight them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got half of them done. Half of them done. We'll just keep moving on here. This one doesn't have another little partner bird. I think I'll collage it down like this. We will see how this turns out to be. I really needed a lighter blue on the background here. I used a cobalt blue, and then when I sprayed that ink, that made it darker. I needed a sky blue on these. Ooh. Yeah. The little edges there. She doesn't have a stamp that she wants to use her fine line. Yeah, I need, I think I'm going to try using my fine line. I'm going to get some clean wax paper. I think that I'm going to try writing on, maybe I'll do that in a standalone video too. Just take a piece of tissue paper. This is wax paper. And take my fine line applicator. Let's see if I can do a test here. I don't have tissue paper out, but I'll do it on this sheet. Just pretend this is tissue paper. I don't know if my black will work. Will my red work? I think my black is kind of clogged up. Let's try my red. Yeah. And just write the word like this on tissue paper. and then collage that down on there. And then if I don't like how the word came out, I don't have to use it. That's what I'm thinking right now. And then that way they get it in my own handwriting, which isn't that great. Now, what am I going to do with this? Set it aside and let it dry. Let's get out another piece of waxy paper. See my little sidetrack? Take me down all these rabbit trails. Squirrel. I think that's what they call it, squirrel. Let's dry this. Crafty says, I'm Central Time too, but you said where you were was cold, so I know that's not Texas. Nebraska, yeah. Thank you, Beth. I'm in Nebraska. I'm kind of in, almost down to the Kansas border, not quite. My parents used to live really close to the Kansas border, but I'm probably about, maybe about 60 miles, maybe 70 miles north of the Kansas border in south central Nebraska. Oops. Farm country, a lot of farmers. They're all out doing their spring planting. Go into town, you'll see all these farmers working out in their fields. That's still a little damp. Now, where'd my sponge go? This needs a little help here. Lighten it up. Lighten it up. Now it needs more. Yeah, I think I'll have cornflakes. Either cornflakes or a Pop-Tart for breakfast this morning. I'm getting hungry. This is going to be challenging. Hi, Journey. Good morning. A glue gun. Meri, do you have a heat gun? I have a heat gun. I also have a glue gun. Yes. I have a glue gun. Violet says good morning to Journey. Good morning, Journey. What else did I miss here? I was watching The Frugal Crafter, and I want to try what she did. She used her hot glue gun, and she filled a silicone mold with it. And she just sprayed glue or put the glue down in there and let it set. And then she'd kind of shake it to let all the air bubbles come out. And then she just filled that silicone mold with hot glue to make embellishments. And I've never seen that done before. I thought that was a cool technique. The Frugal Crafter did that. I want to try that sometime. This day is going to be challenging, Cheryl says. Take it a step at a time, Cheryl. That's the best way to get over all those daily hurdles is take baby steps. Baby steps. Look I got green where my postcards are. You'll know where my postcard's supposed to be. Yeah, baby steps is the best way to get over those challenges. Sometimes even things, I know I have to do little things like, do the supper dishes and wash the dish towels and you know, just all that little stuff that needs to be done every day. And I go, all right, one thing at a time, one thing at a time, you know, and you think of it all together. Yeah, you get overwhelmed. If you tackle one little job and get it done, and now I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I'm talking about my challenges. I need to, I keep saying that I need to sort and organize in here. Oh, and the good thing is, I was telling the folks last night, if I watched my video yesterday morning and I just cringed. My squeaky chair. And yesterday when we went shopping, we went to this furniture store and I got me a new used chair. And it still kind of squeaks, but it's not like the other one. So hopefully we will not be bothered with squeaky chairs or as bad. Maybe go back to bed, Cheryl says. And there are colored glue sticks that you can do with that too. Really, Violet? Now, where do I get colored glue sticks? I don't think they sell them in Walmart, do they? That would be fun to do. Little embellishments with colored glue sticks in the silicone molds. I bought some of those Easter silicone molds from Joann's. They had them on discount. But Easter's over with. But I think some of them had just little spring flowers I could make. Now I want to put some more glue down in there. And I feel an urban sketch. I feel like going urban sketching. I don't know. That school bus is calling to me. It says, if you want to sketch me, Meri, you better get over here and sketch me because when school is out, they're going to put me in a garage someplace. So I think my next urban sketch is going to be that school bus. Hopefully. So I better get it done because this is May 2nd and school's going to be out. Her chair was like the Tin Man needing oil. Hear it everywhere. It really was. Now this one kind of squeaks. You'll hear a squeak every now and then. But that other chair, every time my body moved, the chair squeaked. Oops. Let's see. I think I need to get this collaged down a little better. You'll still hear some squeaks, but it won't be like the other one yet. I think I might be as hard on these chairs as I am with the paint brushes. Let's move this out of the way to get some spray inks on here. I think I have some old markers that I have in a box off in that little closet over there. And I think I need to get them out. And make some more of these inks. And, you know, you might look for that type of thing at the garage sales. I'm not sure. Be nice to be able to find them. The thrift stores. I could find the markers at the thrift stores in Madison pretty good. I mean, I usually found them. One of the thrift stores there always sorted them out. But I haven't seen them so much here in Nebraska. Bags of old markers and pens and pencils and stuff like that. We're making progress. Jeri, Meri, I thought about you when I drove by a red caboose yesterday. Neat sketched. Well, that's when you find a good place to park and you don't even have to get out of your car and you don't have to film it or anything. Just get out your sketchbook and sketch it. It was calling to you, Jeri. It said, sketch me. Let's see what Violet said. You could also add crayons to the glue gun to add color. I haven't tried that yet. I want to try that too, Violet. That's a good idea. I've seen people do that. I just need to be reminded of these things. See, there's something else I could try in my live stream is adding crayons to my heat gun. The only thing with that is, well, if you're making the embellishments, that's one thing. But if you're putting that crayon directly down on your pages, I mean, if you're putting them in a silicone mold, you're making a little embellishment in your silicone mold. But if you're just putting that crayon through your heat gun onto a paper, unless it's an art journal, I wouldn't do that on a card or anything like that. I wouldn't do it on a postcard for sure because it would chip off. But on a card it might be okay, but it might chip off too. I think making the embellishments might be okay because you could glue those down. Oh, you guys should get way creative. I'm just rambling. That one's done. Look at my hand. What do I have here? 2 birdies. I'm going to separate them. You're separating us. Yes. You're too big for the postcard. I'm going to spread you out a little. Okay. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 left. I don't know. I'm getting pretty tired of doing this. I might need to what time is it? It's a little after 7. I'm not going to do this all morning. Probably about 7:15 or so. I'll probably have to call it a day. Depending, the sun is shining here. Yay, finally, the sun's shining. Might have to get out and I need to wash planters. I need to wash my planters, scrub them really good with soap and water. But I need a warm day to do that. And we haven't been having many warm days lately. Now, I don't know if it's going to be that warm today. I know the sun's out. And I need to get dirt in them so that I can start potting my flowers. May is going to be here and gone by the time I get my flowers potted. But it's been so cool and wet here. Rainy and windy. Not terrible windy, but windy enough. Oops. Tear this off a little. Now it's on my finger. Get off of my finger. I can't do anything with tissue on my finger. Yeah, I might do one more after this and then call it a morning. Violet says, first report of the day is a podiatry report. Ugh, hate podiatry and dentistry and all those teeth and toes. Teeth and toes. Yeah, Tim Holtz tissue paper. Beth says. Thank you, Beth. It's called a reuse store. Oh, I'm buffering. Well, I guess it only buffered for a minute here. Oh, did I? Am I streaming? Am I streaming? Yeah. I guess I'm going. 33rd had to refresh. Something happened there. Hi, Lynn. Good morning, Lynn. We've been having buffering issues this morning, Lynn. Good morning. I had a problem last night with getting signed on. I had to close the stream down and restart it. I had to close it down this morning and restart it. So YouTube must be messing with stuff. I'm still here. Okay. That's good to know. Am I alive? Ooh. My brother got out the morning paper. You hear our squeaky door. Squeaky door and squeaky chair. I can't do anything about the door. The chair we fixed. We hope. Now let's put some more white on there. Yeah, I thought that video that Lindsay did with the frugal crafter that she did with those silicone molds and that hot glue, that was interesting. So now Violet's got me wanting to put some crayons. And glue guns, if you ruin them, I mean, they're not, it isn't like you're ruining an $80 tool. You're depending on your glue gun, all the way from what, $7 to $14, depending on where you get and what you get. And I want the blue. These are turning out pretty good in the long run, though. Pretty happy with them. I wanted to redo the bees. I wanted to the bees that I repainted the background on my bee Dirty Dozen. Buzzy bees. I want to repaint them. Probably make postcards out of those too. And I wanted to work behind my journal this morning. Here I am. I should know that if I'm going to do all this to a postcard, it's going to take me all morning. It's going to take me all morning. This little birdie needs a friend. I need to double up on some of these. This one doesn't have one. Let's take one off of this. I'll double up on some of these birds. What time is it? 7. I'll do this postcard and then I think I'll call it a morning. We'll do this one. I have to tear this down a little. Move it over a little. Yeah, I like Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen and her prompt games. That's where I get most of my Happy Mail done, is from there. And I think when I make cards again, I'm going to quit making my cards on this 140-pound watercolor paper, because it makes the card really thick by the time you mat it. Oops. Oh no, there he goes. I think I'll do it on a I like the 140-pound watercolor paper, but it's pretty thick. I have to have a stronger multimedia type paper. For the card backgrounds. And I got some big sheets that I really need to use up. They're smaller though. They're smaller than 18 by 24, which might be a good deal for a dirty dozen. Let's put some of this white ink on here. Yeah. Tone this down here. Yeah, spray it on the back. And I just love that I can use these markers this way. I have to show you this. I have to show you. These are my black markers. I need to take all of these apart. I went through and I got a couple of pink ones in there that I really need to do. I got an orange and a pink that I need more red. So I got an old ink pen, a Sharpie. But I got all these black markers and they're mostly the chisel type. I got some of the pen markers, but I'm going to have to, they're harder to get into. You have to take a saw to them or something. But I'm going to dump it in that barrel of black, that half bottle of black ink, and that's just an ink pen. But I've got a lot of black. I got enough black to make me cards until the end of time. That's because I use a lot of those black pen plus gear markers when I'm doing to outline and to write. And I use a lot of them. I like them too, not only because they're inexpensive, I like them because they write over acrylic paint really good. Those pen plus gear markers do a good job. Of course, your acrylic paint, any marker has to be dry. The paint has to be dry. But those pen plus gear markers do a nice job of writing over acrylic paint. All right, I just have the back to do. I'm loving this. All righty, let's see what I have here. Got quite a few done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just have 4 to go. And I'm done. But I'm going to quit because I'm getting kind of tired. And I'll have to tear some more birdies here. I'll have to tear some more. That one needs one. That one needs one. What did I count? 12? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've got 18. And I was thinking 16. I have more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 more to go. I'll never get 6 done this morning. All righty, let's put my glue away. that's about all I got done this morning was these postcards. It's been fun. It's been fun. Let's put it out here on my desk. Oh, we did that page in my journal. Cheryl's rhyme. Beth Schuler says, I'm starting to stream on Tuesday and Thursday and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Beth. I've been the busy bee. Yes, I have been busy. Doll show sounds like a good time to be had. Lynn, are you going to a doll show? Oops. You'll be restringing dolls. Oh, is that what you're doing? You're restringing dolls. A bit confused. That's what I thought, Beth. Like Jed Clampett's bubbling crude, the ink it will be. Yes. Yes. That's funny, Lynn. Lynn says she's busy. She's getting ready for a doll show and sale on Saturday. Well, today's Thursday. You got the rest of the day and tomorrow to get ready. Beth said Lisa had to leave early on Monday, so I stepped in and did a pick 10. Yeah, I did your pick 10 on Monday night, but I didn't catch you on Tuesday. How are you doing, Cheryl? 33rd. Beth says, great, Lynn. The search bar at the top, you put in your name. And there they were. Beth Schuler received one of your napkins, Lynn says. Thank you. That one she didn't have. Thank you, Journey. She said, beautiful postcards. I should send one of these to Journey. Let me put a list here. I know I want to send one to, I need to send some thank you ones, but I think I'll put Journey's name on here. Journey, and I want to send one to Azure. And I'm trying to send some to some folks who sent me the happy mail. Trying to send some things for thank yous. The birds are the Tim Holtz. These birds is this Tim Holtz tissue paper. They had a Tim Holtz at 40% off. Was it last week I went or the week before? I can't remember. At Hobby Lobby. And when they get 40% off at Hobby Lobby, I think it was the week before last that I went up there. I pick up a lot of Tim Holtz. Like I love the paper dolls. I like this collage paper. And I learned that you can get Tim Holtz die cuts. It applies to his die cuts too, which I think is cool. So the next time they have 40% off on die cut on Tim Holtz, I'm going to get treat myself to a Tim Holtz die cut every time I see that happen. Oh, dear. So, I don't know if I missed anybody coming in. I noticed last night, who was it? Katrina and somebody else came in and said hello to me last night, and I completely missed it. So if you come in and say hello to me and I don't answer you or I miss you, I'm really sorry. You're certainly welcome in here. It's hard to catch everybody on this phone. I miss a lot of questions. I try to catch things in replays, but I don't always get that done too. Ooh, an antique Shirley Temple doll. Okay, Cheryl, you got it. You got it, lady. A raccoon or a very large cat just ran across the roof. Wow. 2 months isn't enough time. Oh. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great day. If you have any time, try to squeeze in some art. Lynn says, you can PM me on Facebook, Nancy. Just no, I can't pronounce your last name. Glazerbug, after the name. Okay, thanks for popping in. Thanks for keeping me company this morning. I love it when you guys come in. All right, have a great day.